How's it going, pals? This is Ernest, and once again, I'm doing the predictions for WWE TLC pay-per-view. And first off, we're going to start with the Smackdown Tag Team Champions Heath Slater and Rhino versus Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. This match seems very interesting to me. This is the first time that Bray Wyatt's really stood out and kind of gave his own story. And it's one of the times where you're sitting there thinking, Bray can pull this off. Like, I really feel like Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton can pull this off. I think it would be a really cool dynamic to see them as tag team champions. Heath Slater and Rhino has been kind of falling out into the background a little bit, and I think this is the perfect time to take the titles off of them. They had a good run, and I think Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton would be quite excellent with the titles. And plus, I mean, it could have a story. Luke Harper may get kicked out of the Wyatt family, or maybe he leaves and then he gets his own tag team partner, maybe Kane, and they tag team and take out Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton, or try anyway. I think that would be really cool to see. So I'm going to give this one to Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. Next up, we got Kalisto versus Baron Corbin in a almost at a cage match, in a chairs match. This one here, I'm not really sure how it's going to go. I can't really. I mean, Kalisto's been kind of cool lately, coming out and attacking Baron Corbin. So I got to say, it's been a kind of a new thing to see a luchador doing that. But I'm honestly thinking that this match is going to end with an end of days on the chair. I think that would be a really cool way to end it. Maybe even a catching one on the chair. That would be cool, but maybe that's going a bit too far. So I think Baron Corbin will take it. Then after that, we got the Intercontinental Championship with The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler in a ladder match. I'm kind of thrown up about this one, but honestly, after giving it much consideration, I think that Dolph Ziggler is going to pick up the win, because I honestly think they only took it off because the Survivor Series wouldn't really make much sense if Dolph Ziggler and Sami Zayn went to it. And if Ziggler won, it would have kind of, because everyone expected Sami Zayn to win. And I think if Ziggler won, because as they're planning to keep it on SmackDown, I think if he won it, it would have gave Ziggler some heat, and he really doesn't need that right now. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Ziggler winning this to get it back. Next up is Nikki Bella versus Carmella in a no disqualification match. I'm really hoping this match it impresses me more than I think it will. Like, I really hope that it does well, because all I'm thinking about in my head is them, like, you know, kind of hitting each other and then maybe throwing them into steel steps and stuff like that. Hope they do something to kind of separate themselves from the normality. But I can't imagine Nikki Bella winning this one, just because of the fact that Carmella's been attacking. It's kind of not her cliche, but I think her being able to use weapons to her advantage would it would mean more for Carmella. And I just think that would be the rightful winner of the match. So that's who I'm going to go with, Carmella. After that is another women's match, and it's for the SmackDown Women's Championship. It's Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss in a tables match. This one is really cool to me. I think it's awesome that they get to go in a tables match, and I think it actually works well for both. It kind of was sudden, but I think it's really cool. Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch, of course, has been attacking each other, and I think both of them could I could see both of them putting them through a table. On one side of me saying that Becky Lynch will overcome and put Alexa through a table, but another side of me also thinks maybe Alexa will do an underhanded move and put Becky through the table again, and maybe we'll see another match between them. I'm not sure, but I'm actually going to give this to Alexa. I think she'll pull out some underhanded move and get Becky through the table. Maybe just a push or something like that. Maybe off the top rope again. And then finally, we have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship with AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose in a TLC match. This one here is kind of cool. I really want to see the way AJ works with tables, ladders, and chairs against Dean Ambrose. Of course, we've seen both of these guys in these matches before, not in WWE, but we've seen them, in different companies. And of course, we've seen Dean Ambrose with hardcore weapons, but AJ Styles showing off what he can do in the ring, even with weapons. I can't imagine what AJ might do with a ladder. I think this will be a hell of a match. but I do think that AJ will pull out the win. I don't think Dean Ambrose will win. Just for the fact that, one, I think that we'll have a new women's championship, or champion, sorry, and I also think the tag, definitely. And if you notice, I even said that I think the Intercontinental Championship will change. So that's like a big one for me. So far, I've said every one of them will change other than this one. And I thought about that when I was doing my predictions as well. But I'm still holding true to this. Something in my gut's telling me that these people will win. If I had to change one of the title matches, it would be the Intercontinental Championship. But I'm going to go with AJ Styles retaining on this one and beats Dean Ambrose. Alright guys, if y'all like this video, then please hit that like button, and as always, you could be a pal, and subscribe.